Alright, so today we're gonna do something really popular. This is a man bun haircut. Everybody's getting it. But this one's a little dope. It's gonna be a bald fade with, you know, a little bit of my flavor to it. We're gonna leave it a little bit dark on the top right until it disconnects from the man bun. Leave some C cup. He wants it natural in the front. Overall, it's a super popular haircut right now in the barbershop. He already has his man bun. We're just gonna clean it up, freshen it up for him. Of course, as always, comment, share, like, all that good stuff. I really appreciate you guys watching. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I skipped a bunch of steps. What I skipped was balding him out to create that first initial guideline, and then I used the half to create the next guideline. And right here we're erasing the guideline, and this is how you erase the guidelines. You pretty much just open 1, 2, 3. Every quarter inch that you go up, you open it 1 notch. If you're fading down, you close it 1. As you can see here, that's exactly what I'm doing. This is a man bun cut. You guys know it's super popular right now. Everybody's doing it. My son's doing it. He's 5 years old and he's doing it. And I think it's a dope look, though, nonetheless. There's a reason why everybody's doing it. It's a dope look. And there's different ways to do it. Like, I know guys who get like a number 2 with a taper on the sides, guys who get a low fade, a regular fade, a high fade, completely bald on the sides to the man bun. There's different flavors to it, right? So this particular cut, here's the number 1 guard open. That's going to create our, now that we erased that last guideline, this is going to create another guideline that we're going to eventually erase. But nonetheless, this particular haircut, we're going to fade it, but we're going to try to keep a little bit of thickness, a little bit of length on the sides, right beneath where the long hairs or the bun begins. And most man buns you'll see are like pretty much shaved, a 1 or a 2 or 1.5 all the way up to the ridge. This one's not going to be like that. It's probably going to be more of a 4-ish or a 5-ish all the way to the ridge. Now with the number 1 guard closed, and we're just going to lighten that up right underneath where we left the 1.5 or the 1 open. So number 1 guard open. We're doing the same thing we did on the other side. We're going to do on this side and on the back. You can see the C cup area. We're leaving that a little bit dark so that when we line it up, it pops a little bit. This particular client, he comes from St. Pete, I believe, which is pretty cool. I mean, he makes a little bit of a drive, and sometimes he gets stuck in traffic, but I think it's dope that he's willing to drive, come get a cut. The number 0 guard, and this is going to pretty much bring everything together. As you can see, now it's really getting blended. And the number 0 guard is the main guard that you use to spread a blend. You can use the half to clean things up, or you can use the 1 and the 1 open after the number 0 guard. But that number 0 guard really spreads the blend. And a lot of times you guys send me pictures and there's a lot of bit of bulk, and I'll be like, yo, you gotta spread the blend a little bit more. You don't know what it is. Well, this is what it is. It's creating a transition, right? So you need to give yourself space in between each guideline so that the blend is a nice gradual transition. And then the number 0 is one of the keys to it. And some people say, oh, you don't need a number 0 guard to blend, which is true. I can blend without a number 0 guard. You're going to use a lot of tilting, a lot of flicking, a lot of scraping with the blade open so that you can blend to the number 1 guard closed. But why do that when you could just attach a number 0 and make it happen? So this is the half, and we're just going underneath the number 0 guard just to clean things a little bit. You can see I'm using a lot of the corner of the blade. So a half and blade open, same thing, right? You see, doing a lot of this is what I would call detailing, you know, back and forth from number 0 to the half, and I'm spreading the blend a little bit more. And this is trial and error. You as you're cutting hair, you notice little things that you need to do, because everybody's head is different, everybody's hair is different. Not, you know, the foundation and the system stays the same, but with experience you learn different techniques that you can add to that system to accommodate that particular client. If you're wondering, I'm using the Babyliss Lithium FX clippers with the ANDIS double magnet guard. I guess it's perfect time to talk about the double magnets versus single magnets. Single magnets are just terrible. The number one don't blend into the number two. It's just a terrible setup. Worst mistake ANDIS ever made in their entire existence. Can't believe they did it. I could rant and go on forever, but short story short, the double magnets are the best guards on the market, period, in my opinion. I know that's subjective, but the single magnets pale in comparison to the double magnets. Just take my word for it, guys. I'm not gonna give you dimensions and all this other stuff. They just pale in comparison. And you can see I'm leaving the length at the top, at the top right below the ridge, and that's probably number 5 or something. I think right here I have the number 2 open. Now it's closed, and we're just trying to get rid of some bulk. Here's number 2 guard open again. Now it's closed. Lightening it some. I'm gonna do this all the way around from number 2 open to number 2 closed. When you get to these bigger guards, you don't have to open the lever every quarter inch. Just go from open to close, pretty much. So we're going back to the number 1 open and just kind of cleaning things up right underneath where we left off doing the number 2 closed. I might close it a little bit as needed in order to get a more fluid blend. On some people, you might not have to do this extra step. Sometimes I know as soon as you get done doing that number 2 closed, it's completely blended. But then there's certain clients that you're gonna have to go and take this extra step. I know some of you barbers don't want to do that. You just want to get them out of your chair and you leave them with that little bit of a line, but don't do it. It ain't worth it. Look, like I pointed out this spot right here that was a little darker. I'm actually going with like a number 1 close a lot higher in that spot because it's darker in order to make it look like an even blend. And certain angles, the way you tilt the head, the client's head, I mean, they can expose imperfections in the cut. But you gotta be willing to take the time to look at the haircut in different angles, so you can see that. And at this point, the system's done, and we're just taking some extra time and detailing, guys. But as you can see, the more I detail, the more the blend comes together. don't know, it's looking kind of blurry to me. Now we're using the shaver. This is a must, in my opinion. It's a great finishing tool, and it gets that extra closeness, and your clients will appreciate it. I think this thing's like, I don't know, 50, 55, 60 bucks on Amazon. For you stylists that can't use a razor, use a shaver. Very good tool. I saw some imperfections on this side, and I'm cleaning it up, especially over here in this area where I'm cutting. Alright, so now we're using the WAHL detailer, and we are defining the C-cup. And he doesn't want a lot of, he wants to keep the front natural, so we're not going to line up the front, just pretty much the side, his hairline on the sides, and he's done. I mean, I'm not going to bust out the infamous 245 shave gel, you know, just to clean up this little portion of his hairline. But nonetheless, I think it's a dope look. You guys tell me what you think in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let me know what y'all think about this man bun. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely share the video if you want to. Subscribe, all that great stuff. Road to 100K by December 25th, my birthday. See you guys on the next video. Appreciate everybody watching.